let's see what we can get going here. Let's save that for now. Get a flush here. Get a royal flush. Alright, it all comes down to what can we get from the shop. That can be amazingly good. I'll take one of those. You never know. What's on the other side? Nothing. Let's give it a go. Alright, spaghetti we like. Sure. Let's start converting some parts. Let's not complicate things too much. Let's just I did this mistake. Oh, it's coming up. That's nice. So let's do this. That doesn't help. This will definitely go as well. Now that is interesting. Because last time I used it, I had like an infinite loop going on it. And basically just picked up endless amount of parts for it. I think I'm getting away with it. Yeah. So let's look at let's see how much we took in extra. 81. That's pretty good. So here is something funny. You can use the rework on the can get that too. But it didn't what I wanted to do. What I want to do is to get a 1 in 1 or 1 in 60 something chance that you get a copy. Because then you just can fix your whole deck and you can fix your money and you're just searching for jokers at that point. This one is fun as well. So we can discard a pair and get a bunch of small jokers. This is just an uncommon, so it's not that tough for us to get. Kings. Saves us. It's 15 extra. It's not really temperance for sure. The name of the game here, to do all the crazy stuff, is to get as much money as possible, which sort of enables you rough gem. That's not what we wanted. We'll keep going and trying until we get a decent going at it. Bosses though, they can take you a little bit by surprise. I've been caught up in a few times already. Rework, I'm okay with. Let's get more kings, finals. Free food, Joker. Hey, Sylvie! Number 1 man. Sorry, I've been so busy at home, but we're doing Cryptid now. It's my second day. I sort of just installed it yesterday, and today is our first real run through. Yeah, I mean, I think my first go at it yesterday, I had a E4000, something like that. Okay, let me check the OBS. I keep forgetting that I need to turn down the volume on the game. I'll try to be louder. Can you hear me now? Is it good? Well, what we can get going here is a payload loop if the copy paste triggers enough. That's why we want that rework card to rework our copy paste, because if we can get it below 1 in 1, it's guaranteed and you can literally fix everything. Mostly in your left ear, that's strange. Don't know what that's about. Let me check the sound settings here. That's better. A little bit better, probably. I don't know what the left and right thing is about. That looks like a bug. But at least my voice is fixed. Yeah, good. So what we want here is a payload loop where we get payload, or use payload, get payload, use payload, get payload, because it will give us infinite money basically. Not today, Satan. Looks like we might have some internet connection problems as well here. Some help. I think we just have a tiny little bit of internet problems here. It happens. England, in my opinion. We're not gonna have that. Let's take those two. Yeah, let's go next. Ooh. Let's keep that. Let's continue our quest to make some kings. That works out normally. Lucky. We can do that to another card. So what happened in that first game yesterday was basically that I was able to get the copy paste to be 1 in 1, so we copied every code card, and I set myself up with like E200 money. It gave me just endless possibilities while I was trying to figure it out. That's good. That's good. Do we have a off by 1? Okay, that should give us a little bit more options. Don't want the hex. I don't mind killing the kings if I have to. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's not my favorite as of yet. I would say, like, there's still stuff I would like to work out before I commit to saying I really enjoy it, but it's not bad. Is it because I'm full? Let's go next and see what we can get more up by one. Love that. Yeah, so let's change these. And these. Now we have a full hand of kings. So let's just play the 5. We need to get some levels to get cracking, but we're getting there. We're getting there. So now we got another 24 because of that interest. What I ended up doing up last time is I think I used it like 17, 18 times in a row, and giving me enormous amounts of cash, basically. I'm gonna sell that and pull that. So that's another few. What else can we do here? We could change the ROM. That's the exploit, don't need that. Glitch, that can be good. Glitch some stuff in here, maybe? See how that did. That one was horrible. That one is nice. 52. I wonder what happens if we do it again. Always punished. 75 chips on a 9 though. Just add magic to the kings. Yeah, probably needed the money, but very soon it will be sorted through kinda keen of doing another rework try on the copy here. No. Oh, damn it. Well, the 9s. Okay. Yeah, I'm not skipping anything just yet. Don't need that. There we go, more kings. Trying to just keep it casual. Just trying to set off. It's the hardest part. Is to see, now our interest has gone up quite a lot, so that's good. More payload. That should be choose an enhancement as well. let's just keep the money, keep everything, and let's get going for the next one. Feel so bad for the ramen, and then you realize it loses almost nothing. Like having a ramen in classic Balatro, I was just like, nope, never use that too much. And then now it's just like, oh yeah, here we go. That's our money now. Yeah, now we're kind of set up. Keep using that. Use that. Don't need that right now. Work. I want to try to rework this. Keep it going. Double tap. Well, slowly getting better, but not really what we want. We want it to glitch, so you get the fun effect of it. But now we basically have money, so it's not huge. Oh, it's just that those. Yeah, I don't like those. But now we have so much money, we sort of have the ability to mitigate whatever is coming. Okay, that's fine. These can be really fun to rework. I had one yesterday that was like 2,000 mults for 200 runs or whatever. It's like, okay. So not really something I have to worry about then. As well. Well, see, that's a Cavendish that you can. So that's a good Cavendish, 4.7, and it has one in. It's basically a normal Cavendish, but with 1.7 more. Keep increasing the payloads. What I would like now is to rebuild some of my cars, please. Is there a no? I'm not getting what I want. Oh, here we go. So let's take the uncommon. Not what I wanted at all. Well, let's just leave it there. Extra large line, I can take that. Let's not. You know what? Let's use the Usher now. Get some free levels in 5 of a kind. There is a boss in. Yeah. Interest is now 65,000. It gets out of hand pretty quickly. Extra slots. Don't mind if I do. None of those, please. Yeah, so we don't really need payload anymore, as we do have the money to keep going. Okay, let's find a way to rework some of these jokers. Although it's basically just you can get bean as well for in spaghetti joker, which is hilarious. It gave me like 52 hands for 1,000 rounds or something like that. Super funny. We don't need money. Don't need color covers. Spaghetti. Oh, just one hand size. That's not too much, but that's fine. Just takes care of the boss blinds. Code pack, not that interested. Just keep going. Maybe with as many clubs as possible, or diamonds. Diamonds! Yeah, like I need money. Keep forgetting that. Eggs. There you go. That's 23 hands. It's only sort of works for this one works for 3 rounds. But I had it way longer, and another joker you can get is jokers. So this one is the canvas is really good. That was really epic. Also had the circus on that run. This one got glitched, so it gave me 25 hands permanent, but this one was the one that took off my economy at the first. It gave me, I had all kings and I had like 50 hands, 50 cards in hand, and yeah, it was linked up with another card, so every time that one bumped, this one bumped, and it just. And then later we had the double scales, which just made everything go crazy. So there's a lot of fun jokers here. Matchbook was fun as well. So yeah, there's lots of possibilities to go, but you get there by having money. That's the number one thing. We can commit. That's just a bad one. Another one hand size. That's rare. I'm so used to not having the money, so what do we want here? Let's just go next. Cat. I don't know what the cat bit is, but it's about something. Yeah, so now we have 33 hands. Makes it quite easier to find your kings. And boom, we're sorted for cat. Worry about that. So for fun, strengthen some more. Getting feedback that the stream is constantly having issues. Glitch does it best, in my opinion. Caramel can be really good. The eggs don't really matter. It's just giving me a headache being at the top there. Let's see if we can change this to something. Well, I will go infinite if I wanted to. One melt for 72 rounds. Just for fun, level up the J Joker. Try to get some more fun jokers or commit to that. Let's use another round. Yeah, I get the warnings up here too. There's literally nothing I can do about it. It's the ground network in the UK is awful. Skipped 20 tags. Is there anything worth skipping for though? Not in this upcoming run. have a lot of tricks in our bag now. So let it be with that. And we have the money, we don't really have to keep doing this bit. It's only the changing of cards. So let's change that epic. Yeah. I think Cryptid is more just for fun. It's like, oh, finding a new combination of some cold cards and slash your other cards and linking them up and upgrading so that you can get Waluigi, Wario, Mario cards, for example. Those can really change your score. But having all the, like the spaghetti jokers, you can just have endless of them, and they just make sure that you don't fall off too quickly. I did have an achievement while I was off stream for a while. I was able to get all the 150 cards on my profile, so that's nice. Why am I? Oh, yeah, that's nice. Don't want to rework. Where is it? Come on. This one is pretty interesting. You can get copies by selling it and therefore expanding your epic epic amounts. So now I have 2 more of those copy cards, which means I get 2 more copies of things. Let's just do it to 100. Melt helps for some reason. Yeah, I mean the mod itself is really fun. It really punishes you if you don't pay attention to the bosses, which can be interesting. But it's once you start getting a heap of epic jokers and an exotic joker, for example, which often can be like, oh, re-triggers everything that you do several times over. Yeah, interests. 21,000. It's really bad. The stream is not working today. I've not had this issue before, at least not this bad. I keep getting warnings that there's no feed to the stream and that the bit rate is super low. Okay. Apparently it's good again now. Let me know if that's anywhere near to the truth. Let's take one of these and give it a... I don't know if that's bad or good, but it should be fine. That's gone. That's still good. Ramen's still good. That's still good. That's still good. That's still good. Yeah, let's get rid. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Let's rework the gem. Don't need a rocket. Don't need a gem. Don't need to the moon. Don't need erosion. Take a spaceman. He can hang. Don't really need to make kings, as I have a way of making infinite kings, but don't need the hermit either, for that sake. Should we just start trying to link some of these cards up, maybe? Ooh, that's a good catch. Supercell, 15 chips, 15 malt, 2x chips, 2x malt. I guess. Try that. Texture packs. What is that? Let's do this for fun. Okay, took away the... So we got Omen Globe. It took back the hieroglyph, which that doesn't matter. And then okay. Texture packs. No, what's that? Some of these. That one is fine. That one is fine. That one is fine. Don't need that. Yeah. Oh, those kind of texture packs. Oh, no. I only used the standard ones so far. Mind you, trying to mod or mind you, don't have to mind at all, but my modding on a Mac is not as easy as I would like it to be. I hope that will change, but like I tried to get Pokemon because I wanted to do it for a stream, and then it's just not been working. It just doesn't want to work for some reason. So yeah, I've stick with Cryptid for now because it works and I can play. I must admit I don't enjoy sitting and just like bashing my head against the walls in code. That probably works, but not in the way that I want it to. Yeah, the glitch cards are fun, but sometimes they're rubbish. Spaghetti. The only thing that's bad, you can't never take any packs. I want to try to find just gives me random cards by the feel of it. Oh, that's not allowed. Read the boss blind is again my nemesis of Balatro is forgetting to reading the boss blind. I think we will get the win though. But not nearly as potent as it was last time. Let's use that. So if we go inside of here now, we get to level up our everything. It doesn't matter what I take here. I'll take out these 3 level ones first. This sort of just oh, it worked. All hands. That's nice. Neutron. Okay. I guess we're doing a lot of Plutos. Don't have to do this, but it is. How often do you get to pick 22 cards? I know there's a deck in here where you can have everything be erratic basically, and that I opened it up and I had like a king that was 200 chips and the next king was like a half a chip. That was pretty funny. What if we hook don't need the money. I need to stop thinking that I need the money. sorts us out. Oh, face card debuff. I don't know. Don't even know what I'm trying here because it doesn't matter if what hand I play. I wonder how far that flash card is gonna get me. What we're looking for from the spaghetti is really a brownie card, because those can be changed into other epic jokers, and then you start getting a lot more synergy. The brownie is amazing. Well, there are other options. I'm just gonna go next. Or do I? What did I just do? Sure. It gave me a bunch of tags. Would this be enough? There's a likelihood that a full house of this caliber would be enough. Yeah, I forget how many jokers I really have. Oh, there's a lot of stuff getting eaten. That's nice. Alright, we've solved two problems, and that is not being able to reroll a boss. And we also have a blueprint. Let's reduce these down. This is a good one. I'll get it back. We have infinite money. I want the Google card. What will I sacrifice? This probably. That's great base mode though. Yeah, sell that. Buy that. And then sell that. So we have that. Can't use the can't get the brainstorm. That can't be bought because we don't have space. Right, now we need to commit use. Okay. So that's the canvas. That's a really good one. I would need to do more here, I think. There was another commit. I just had brownie. So it's not really bothered by that one. We're not doing anything else. Bananarama. Yeah. So the Spaghetti Joker gives you a glitched food joker, which can be Gross Michael, egg, ice cream, Cavendish, turtle bean, Diet Coke, popcorn, ramen, seltzer, pickle, chili pepper, caramel, nostalgic caker, and fast food. So it's a pretty good setup, actually. More brownie. Doesn't really do anything. See if we can rework that one. Well, not rework, but commits. This is a really fun one. It gives based on how many members are in the Discord for Cryptid. That is hilarious. We'll keep that. These are commons. Let's see if I can glitch myself to. There we go. Commit on that one. It's back. Let's see if we can get another one. No. Brownie. This is basically adding ghosts. Oh, sorry, plasma deck to your build. I can show how it works. Not sure how many I got of these. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, plasma, yeah. I don't know. Because I can. I don't want to do that. Don't want to use any of these really. I can get another source code. Try, but I don't really want to lose my vouchers because the reroll ones are the ones who can go. Yeah, skip that. Yeah, I had a really fun pack come in with all legendaries yesterday, actually. Alright, well, I'll be here. Not even paying attention to what I'm doing at this current moment. To be completely honest. Just because it's that. I wonder if I pick these two. Good. I wonder, can I do that? Alright, that doesn't work, but that would have been hilarious if only it works. While this is fun, it's not a great Joker, to be honest. One for all, one Joker slot, one booster pack slot, one hand size, one consumable slot. It's not really what I'm looking for here. There we go. That's the number blocks. It's kind of funny, but we don't need the money. That can be something. Should we hook it with that? I think that's the thing. Hook those two for fun. Can we get more caramel, please? Yeah, it's just crazy. Okay. Something like that. Egg will be that. It's soon gone anyway. Let's just open the spectral box. Yeah, it's not only is it looks sick, it's a pretty crazy setup once you get it right. It can be really, really good. Give me a brownie. There we go. Alright. This one is... the scales are... yeah, say hello to crazy. So this has a 2 in 3 chance. We did win. Alright, so what changed here then? None of these changed, so scaling wise nothing changed. This will destroy in the run. Let's see if we can get another brownie here. Ramen for me, please. More Cavendishes. Four plus 2 gross. 3 gross. It's banana, seltzer, popcorn, McDonald's. Why do I feel so like a 90s corporate kid? Just want a brownie. Typical kids, you want them to eat vegetables and fruit, and all they want is a brownie. Let's go next. Yeah, don't take that. Need that. I think this is gonna take quite a while. I might have put the wrong card here. Oh, the sound. All right, let's sort that out. Put that on to 10. Yeah, I noticed that when I filmed my like fast nan-inf run thing, that that the resolve really comes through on the recording. It's just like super loud. Still have that for 35 rounds. I don't think that's one's gonna go. Let's get rid of some of these. Oh yeah. Don't need that. 8 rounds, that's nothing. That was commit that I skipped. There we go. Alright, let's find out. Well, we keep all the Michelles and Cavendish. Don't really need the bean. Want me some brownie? Well, that's me. I got my whole hand. There we go. Brown. Commit to another flip. No! Oh god! I hate this one. Now you have the obelix forever. Don't like that. Also don't like whatever this is. Don't know if that helps. Kinda. Commits. Just me, or does the flashcard grow by like 250 plus every reroll? That's crazy. Commit. If I want to be really stupid now, I can sell for 2 more canvases, but that will just crash the game, I'm 99% sure. So let's get some more Cryptid membership cards, because they are also rework that one. Commit. Not really what I was looking for, but not really what we want here. Big card. I don't like that because it screws up my UI. Ah, that's a nice one. 4 extra Joker slots. Too bad you can't get rid of this. Oh, there is a way, isn't there? You can remove. Well, that's maybe in a spectral pack. Well, that's all my 43 cards. Let's cut it down. There is a way to get rid of it. You can... I can't remember what it is, but there is a way to get rid of it. This can't be reworked either, no. Let's just go next. Oh, that's that. Keep it right there. Don't know if that's good or bad. We'll see. Alright, here comes the resolve. Alright, that's not too bad. I mean, we're way ahead. Shall we try more Cavendish? Currently don't need this. Can we get a brownie? We got it. That's the number blocks. That's a good fun, but we don't need it. This is also a fun one. You can rework this to have a Jesus Christ. I can't buy these now because I'm out of space. Screwed myself over. I forget the space limitations. Not ever gonna touch that. No. Got rid of all our tags though. Brownie? The Cavendish army. Don't need the bean. Yeah. Five of a kind erases my money. Just because it's fun, I'm gonna play five of a kind to see how bad that is. I think I should have unhooked those cards, to be honest. Yeah. It seems like I've sort of stuck in a little loop here. It goes crazy. Takes forever. Yeah, there's a loop here that is not the best. Guess we have some time on our hands. Yeah. Close to that, I would say. You know, I haven't even touched the Cavendish and Grossmakel. Yeah, so... But we also have 31 jokers, and one of our jokers literally re-triggers all the jokers several times. How's summer in Norway going? You struggling with the same heat wave we have here in the UK? Almost at the last card. it's sort of same over here. I don't know if it's where we live, but we've been dodging rain, like we're Neo from the Matrix, basically. There's... We're on the last card, finally! Yeah, we've been dodging rain. We can't get rain even if we want to, basically. Yeah, I changed it again now. I think there's something wrong going on with my OBS. I have to look into it. I also think it's because it's a different version of Balatro that I'm playing on. No, I don't want it. Don't want it up. Alright. E153, that's pretty low. At least from where I have been on this. Oh, I thought I lost all my money. I didn't. So let's move that. Let's get rid of some of these extra cards. Get rid of that. Banana. Get rid of the small Cavendishes. Uh, 17 jokers. Still too much. Let's say we rework one of these in this run. Not rework. I'm gonna commit. We can find one. Wow. just not in the shop, or? This is crazy. Have I lost overstock? Yeah, I have. Thought I had it. This is strange, it's not coming up. Doesn't want to let me rework that one. Commit, I have it, that's why. Right, let's play a 5. Don't know how long this is gonna take. It looks a little bit less insane now. Yeah, we're all just waiting for the classic update that's coming this year. Don't know how far Local Thunk is has gone on his way, but maybe if we're kind of lucky, we might get something for oh no. Fine, I'll try it for one. Try it for one. Yeah, no multiplayer. Ooh. We have our our card is currently. Oh, okay. So this is what I want to do. No, it's not what I want to do. Yeah, he said no updates to the multiplayer because he still thinks of it as a single player game. But I mean, compared to a lot of other games over the years, they won't let people try to sort of fix their game. I'm just gonna do that. That's not really what I wanted, but that's fine. Yeah, I mean, I understand his point, but also he is so like humbled by how many people are making mods and are willing to use their own time to improve his game. And multiplayer is just a very seems to him that it's not on his priority list at all. So I mean, I understand it. It can be a huge huge support thing, that he has to deal with, basically. And I think the community is doing a great job of fine. I think he's just fine with letting the people who had made the PvP mode, like, let it be their thing. And I don't know how it is to install. I haven't tried even to install it yet. But yeah, I mean, he said there will be reworks to Blue Stake, which I've just been through on my personal profile, and it's been kind of rubbish. Like, I really struggled with Blue Stake, and not that I know of. So what I ended up doing is that to play a modder version you need a Steam version, and I ended up trying to install Pokemon, because that's what the one I wanted to try was Pokemon, and it just kept crashing. So I was just like, okay, let's see if it's a file system thing sort of error, or if it's you know, something wrong with the Pokemon mod compared to the code for a Mac. And yeah, Cryptid worked almost immediately. So I have sent a request to the Pokemon team to see if there's anything they can do to help me install Pokemon. But no, I don't think there's like a mod manager that really works for alright, so everything is gotten. Oh, that's so funny. As far as I know, there's no mod that works that way. But I mean, it's not hugely a problem. Oh, the flash card is 100,000 volts. With the 8,000 from the 2 membership cards. I wonder if I put them on these sides, what happens? I don't understand how they keep banging on about they wanting to, like, Mac is now for gamers, and I'm like, okay. But then I sort of tried to do gaming on Mac, and like, I know there's a reason why I played Blizzard games for so long, because they used to support Mac like natively for all their games, and it was just like, okay, at least someone cared. And now it's just like, yeah, you can play games, but it's like a game that has been remade for Mac specifically, and it's often an old title. So you'll get like, oh, a reworked Resident Evil 3, and you're going, yeah, that's cool, but that game is quite old. I would like to play games that are newer. So personally, I've been using GeForce Now, which is the Nvidia, like, I got in super early, so it's like £5. It's actually less than a YouTube subscription, and you have like 4 or 5 hours at the time. You play on decent rigs. You need to have an okay internet line. I think 50 megabit is what you need to sort of stream if you want to have, you know, something Yeah. There is, you can use wine. There is actually a very good, which is using wine, and all it requires really is just a lot of updating. So I wanted to play Diablo 4 on my Mac, that of course Blizzard has made no Mac support at all, and yeah, it can, I mean, GeForce Now can be slow if you're a what's it called, like a founder house, no, whatever. You have like an upgraded priority lane, so you don't have to wait for machines that much. And it's been decent. The problem I find, because I live in England, is the amount of lag I'm struggling with because of the copper network infrastructure. That is just yeah, it's not great. I mean, I can bang on for many hours of how much I hate the infrastructure on the internet here in the UK, and it's sort of, that is the reason why I don't like don't understand / like how things are here, because it's just it's not, I don't need more hands, I need a fun joker. So yeah, now for Mac you had the ability to use Parallels, which is like run Windows on your Mac. I find that to be really slow. Like the VM is just too much to run anything decent. So running Crossover, which sort of uses wine and a lot of black magic to get the games to run, they run. And then if you're a Blizzard player or like a Diablo player, you know, they update every day, it feels like, something. And then you played last night, you log off, sleep, wake up the next day, alright, I'm gonna jump in and play a little bit, and it's just not working. And it's not Crossover's fault, it's just Blizzard and their code and how they deal with updates are annoyingly bad, in my opinion. So you sit and troubleshoot, trying to get answers from the customer support team, and you know, the customer support team at Crossover is such a, like, they're on the ball. They will already know, oh, there's been an update to this, we're working on it. They're very good with their communications. They send you emails as soon as an update has been done, so that you know it works again. Just patch it and it will work. But as a gamer, it starts feeling bad. No full houses. Use a red seal. Convert 0.37 cards. Ooh. Let's hang him. Oh, we can only hang 5. I can, if I save it, I can use it in a shop, maybe. So it's my kind of like biggest problem with Mac or Windows on Mac is that it used to be seamless. It used to be so easy. You have a MacBook Pro like I have. You would just download Windows, put it on a USB thumb drive, start the dual boot sort of system on Mac, and it just wouldn't be a problem. You could run Windows. Not everything ran perfectly, but and now you're just sort of stuck. Yeah, okay. What kind of switch was that? Oh! I was thinking a network switch. You meant, of course, the Nintendo Switch, which is a console. I saw a small S and I was just like, oh, I'm a respectable person, would have put big S on the Switch too. Yeah, because I've tried modding Switches as well. It's not easy. But yeah, no, I mean, those type of products are made for you not to tinker with, not to make it better, I want to hook these instead. Yeah, that's how it goes. Okay. Yeah, how much? I mean, the games now are like £70 for a Nintendo Switch game at this point. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. It's the least amount of games I played is Nintendo games since after the Nintendo 64, basically. Because that's the last time I had it. Yeah, I've heard that. $90 for a Mario Kart game? That's pretty crazy. Just do a little bit of you know what? I'm never gonna get what I want. Yeah, okay. But I mean, emulation, I don't know if it is legal or if it's still super sketchy. An iPhone 8, Jesus Christ. I have one of those as a paperweight somewhere. I mean, that's also one of those things where there's been pushback for years. Yeah, okay. It's been sketchy for years how game companies sort of don't take care of their catalog after a sort of they literally just stop caring about if the game plays or anything like that, and it is fairly annoying in my opinion that they are allowed to do that. I'm not sure about that one. Let's find a... I have being on primarily on YouTube as my sort of where I hang out. I have seen something about it, but I haven't committed to clicking on one of the videos. I know it's an initiative to get EU citizens to sign a petition that games needs to be preserved in a better way. But the guy in the charge is apparently a little bit dodgy. Well, if I'm gonna have fun, might as well make a couple of these. Rework one of those. Commit. Right. Give me a fun M card. That just keeps going in a circle between the three M's. I don't know enough about it. I wish I knew more about it, but I mean, this is I was friends with a YouTuber named John from the UK, and he was very adamant that like companies need to do better. They need to do more when it comes to preserving games and at least keeping them playable. Or offer alternatives. And like, I don't know if you remember the sort of PS4, Xbox One S or whatever it was generation, but they were like, oh yeah, we're doing backwards compatibility, and we're like, come on, let's why is this highlighted in your feature as like, oh yeah, we're gonna make your old games work? Like, you should have thought of that about that long before you started making a new console. God damn it. Another one of those obelisks. So like through John's sort of engagement, I was pretty interested in seeing what games companies are doing to preserve and make them work. Slide Spire? No. Like I said early in my streams, I sort of just came out of a horrible long relationship with World of Warcraft for many years, and like the last few years I've just started slowly enjoying games again. Because it was work 9 to 5, but with a horrible overtime schedule. So I haven't tried it. It is on my list to sort of use a little bit of the summer to play more games that could be interesting. You know what kicked off this stop killing games thing? Is it the Ubisoft's crew thing? Is that still a reason? Because that's what I brought up from it. It was basically like Ubisoft's started this, not started this, but sort of made it. Oh, right. PlayStation 1. Didn't have it. I had a 64. So I was a Nintendo man back then, and I think one of the last games I played was actually Ocarina of Times. I wonder what happens if I hook that card to that card. Do I have a hook? Hook. What's next? Yeah, hooking that scale card was the wrong decision, for sure. It's fine. We got time. You know, what I saw about the stop killing games thing is like they have a valid point. If you purchase a game, you should be able to keep playing that game. They absolutely don't do enough to save future games, basically, in my opinion, with their so I gotta commit there. I'm wondering if I'm just gonna take the scale. That's an error joker, don't want that. We can change. Another M joker, which I don't want. Yeah, it's about it. The cause is great. I don't know what's happening in the background that's making, you know, people who I trust in the media business go, this guy is a little bit out of shape. But I mean, it's always that way, isn't it? So, I mean, that was John's case. Was basically, I want the games companies to take more responsibility when it comes to committing to actually making the games. Okay. That's fair. Okay. Pirate Software. What do they make? Do I know anything that they sort of made that is good? Or is it just like a bloated indie developer who's like, I'm making art. I have a voice. So that one is the one that we don't want to copy. Let's see if we can do something with this one. Do something with that one. Sure. Just it's just chaos here anyway. Yeah, I don't mind when the people rise up. I do mind when it gets. When people get caught in the crossfire who shouldn't be. But another scale. Fine. Don't want to change, I guess. Don't know what's gonna happen now, but it's probably going crazy. Oh, that's nice. I'm just rambling on about art and gaming anyway, so. No, this I want game companies to have freedom and do whatever they need to do, but I don't see why they can't commit better to fans of whatever franchise they're into. So like it's a very short game cycle often, and then servers just get taken offline or just disappear. Or they just stop supporting the games to the point where no one watches or like keeps playing, and then the game is dead and they can sort of quietly take it off the shelf. I do feel that is a is something that they could do better. And it's like, what gave rise to World Classic wasn't the fact that people were nostalgic for playing Classic. It was also that these servers had rules to break. Yeah, it is kind of weird that the law doesn't care about consumer rights in this setting, where the companies basically are allowed to do whatever they want, and then you just ask for a little bit of mutual respect, basically, between the two parties, and it just doesn't happen. Yeah, kind of. What I don't understand is they sort of put it on gamers when a game falls through. Like the rich people running companies, they have no problem going, you know, like, people didn't support us when we released X and it's now an issue. And I'm going like, well, or like in most businesses, if you release a shitty product, you can't expect fans to bail you out again and again and again and again. And they have sort of eroded trusts. Getting a few more ones. Don't know why I do that, but change one of those ones to something fun. If we're just getting that now, is that just that one that wants to stay that way? Okay, didn't mean to do that, but whatever. Can't use that, can't use that. Oh no, $1 per card. That's the thing, if you launch a business yourself and you try to, you know, do right by the paying customers, and you're surprised when you screw them over. But in video games, because it's digital access or whatever their reasoning is, it's kind of it seems like it doesn't exist, which the real truth comes through when people go, well, if I pay for a product and that means I don't own it, that should mean that pirating is not stealing it, basically. And I don't agree with that assessment, but at the same time, I agree with that assessment. Because if our money is temporary, then you should pay us the money back when you take the game offline. Or you make it unusable on a future console, which you have provided us, or like made for us to play your games, yet you didn't think through, basically. So yeah, it's a minefield, but it's like I worked corporate at some point in my career, and it was the worst, because they only have one goal, and that goal is to get as much money out of whoever they are working with, regardless of how unethical or ethical that is. They don't care. Which is sort of why it's sad when you see companies being able to pull the rug. Pull the rug on players with like sign-up bonuses and oh, you have to do this, get in early to get in the game early, sort of FOMO marketing. I mean, that was what I saw. I don't know if you remember, BioWare came out with Anthem, which was a shit show of a release. And it was like at the time where Division was in between, like the perfect opportunity for them to deliver an interesting looter shooter set in space with this Iron Man suits. And then the game launched, and I was just like, I'm not dropping the amount of money that they want me to drop on a full release. I'll use my EA subscription instead. And even then, I played a lot of other games from that EA subscription I had that summer or that year. Can I do that? Yes, I can. That's what we're gonna do now. We're gonna get a bunch of negative jokers. Yeah, I play that game, and it was such a, like, you come from, I wouldn't say that Warcraft is like a hyper polished perfect game in any way, shape or form, but you knew when you signed up to World of Warcraft basically that, okay, there's gonna be an issue or two. There's gonna be a when there was server maintenance, every week you basically had to go through, oh, will add-ons work this week, or are we basically screwed on that bit? And then you know, eventually with modifiers or mod helpers, where mods could be push code much easier to. Now we have Joker space. That's nice. Why not? Don't know why, but why not? We can get a few more of those. Literally space. What? Okay, flush 5. Don't want these, don't want these, don't want these. Got like 5 obelisks. Yeah, you were used to it being problematic, but then, you know, Blizzard worked hard, the people who uses mods worked hard, and they sort of got to a better state for everyone. And then it just seems like newer game companies have like 0 interest in, you know, building trusts. They just either live of old trusts, or they just expect you to have trust from the get-go, and it's kind of sickening on how they put it on the fans, going like, oh well, you're not supporting us enough for us to keep going with this way. And you're just going like, that's not true. You screwed yourself. And you don't deserve our trust. You can't be trusted with the keys, basically, because we know that you do stupid stuff behind our backs just to maximize profit, or because you're not to your vision. Which, yeah, don't tell that to the developer straight to their face. They don't like that. Mix up the deck a little bit just for no reason at all. I think we'll do that one. It's not worth it. I'm gonna change that. So it's this strange thing where like they going, oh yeah, we deserve. Yeah, I'm trying to do a little bit more on that bit. 420 chips. Well, that's funny. Yeah, I'm trying to do more. Yeah, the thumbnail is just basically it's me being sort of a strange person. Yeah, I actually have Canva. They are actually made in Canva, my hard ones, but just haven't. I'm dealing with a lot of personal stuff at the moment, so yeah, I just need to get better at making thumbnails, basically. I know. Don't even have a full driver's license. We Fibonacci. Yeah. Sort of just like streaming to get back into things. Ended last year on a pretty dramatic note, so but we will persevere for sure. I'm looking to sort of do a little bit sort of, I would say, different content. It's not just all Balatro. But because I used to work in film and production, it's mentally it takes a long time to sort of be right where I'm used to months long production cycles. There we go. Look who we got. The Notebook. Yeah, one has to just sort of, that is exactly what one needs to do, is just slowly just keep going when you can, and if you need a break, take a break. That's not like a motto or anything, it's just who I am as a person. I don't know where we are at in our Joker pile up at the moment, but keep playing my diamonds. So hard to even catch the card at the moment. Oh, it's starting to lag. This is normally where it's where it starts having issues. That's fine. It's been 2.5 hours now of this run. It's hard to work with art on the professional side of it, because you work with artists, but you're like the technical solution to all of their queries and wonderings. And then going from that side of it to actually being creative yourself, I've had a struggle with that, because I literally feel it's easier to be the technical advisor and sometimes like producer over actually doing the content myself, which is not great, but still. Black hole sun, won't you come? This doesn't matter at all. What can we do here? So none of these really have it. Thing what I would like to get now is to get a skip with a spectral pack. You just load up on the don't have it here. Yeah, I do. This off by 1, and then you will get like a bunch of legendary jokers, which is a great way to restock your joker slots. Get a couple of Waluigis and a Mario and you're up and running. Don't know why I'm doing the money bit, but apparently. I'm gonna give it to the flashcard though, plus 756,000 motes. Now we've got some joker slots. We do a little bit of spaghetti maybe. Sure, we can get a. Well, we can get that. It's the same cards over and over again. You can always get that bloody card. I think if this screws us, we might end the stream for now. You can really feel it when it's coming up on 3 hours. Get some lunch in. all of that for nothing. Do it again. You mean the resolve? Ding, 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 ding. And the fireworks? Fire, the sound of like a fire. Pretty sure I can just do a high car here. I can also turn off animations. It doesn't matter which one I take, to be honest. Yeah. I think, regardless, I'm gonna end it now because I'm losing focus and I'm not feeling the energy. But we got through Anti 12 and we have a pretty good setup. Like I said, what we would need now is to stock up on off by one and then find a bunch of legendaries which will take this run to crazy now, basically. Yeah, I might actually just leave the computer like it is, turn off the stream, have lunch, and then oh yeah, I got a 65,000 cash out. It's so ridiculous. Okay, well that's been the stream for the day. I'm gonna leave it there. Thanks for coming by, Sil, and yeah. The only thing I've sort of seen is that it sort of always has a screw up. Don't know if that's the Mac or if it's the add-on or mod, but we'll see. All right.